Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome to another minisode, another Reddit Realness. This coffee is not kicking in. Did I have a milkshake?
You can't have had a milkshake at this
No,
time
I
of morning.
didn't. But like, where's the caffeine?
Oh, milkshake.
Yeah, like, where's the coffee? It was a McDonald's coffee, to be honest. I was very limited in my choices.
Apparently, they're really good though.
Yeah, but they're very sweet.
Are they?
Yeah, like I have a headache. I didn't ask for no sugar or anything.
That's sick. I love that.
No, it was too sweet. It was too sweet. It was definitely too sweet for this time of day. But guys, you know the drill. Put in the fake meeting in your calendar. Switch off the lights. Well, it's probably morning, so maybe your light isn't on. I'm getting too technical. Put the fake meeting in your calendar and let's get into some gist. Reddit Realness. My husband told me he settled for me. I was a single mum of 2 when I met my husband. My husband is 9 years older than me. I was 33 when we got married. I'm 41 now. My kids are grown and out of the house now too. My husband got drunk and revealed terrible things that I wish I just didn't know. He married me because he didn't want to die alone. Okay? He only had 2 relationships, 3 total if you include me. He's not attracted to women that look like me. He said I'm overweight and he was very underwhelmed by my appearance. But he learned to love me on the inside because even though I'm ugly on the outside...
Ugly is the word he said.
Ugly? He said, you're chopped.
He said claps.
Even though I'm ugly on the outside, I'm so beautiful on the inside, and that's what makes me different from the other girls. And the way he said that to me, he made it sound so genuine, like he was saying something so sweet and romantic to me. But it's like, dude, don't you realize you just called your wife ugly?
Do you know that's basically that's the best he has for her?
That's the best.
That's the best he can say.
I'm being open and honest.
Baby, I love you, but for your heart. Your face though.
Chopped.
Uh-huh.
Like, wow, what? I cried so much that night. He did apologize since that happened, but I can't get out of my head that my husband thinks he's too good for me. He also said in no world he thought he would ever marry a single mum and basically be a cuck and be a dad to someone else's kids.
Hold on. How did being a cuckold come into this?
How?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Cuckold is the man that watch
their partners sleep with someone else. How? Because you're looking up. Because
she had a past life. Because she had sex prior to you.
Then again, he's only had 2 relationships. The concept of someone being with someone else before him probably is foreign to him.
Yeah, fair.
With his limited experiences.
2 relationships is basically 50.
That's a red flag in itself. I don't know. But he said he didn't want to die alone and I was his only option, so he took on my baggage.
How many years has it been?
Is he planning to die? Sorry, it's like it's in his calendar. Like he's got a calendar invite for death.
It's 9 years, isn't it?
Yeah, so he'll be 50.
So 10 years. You've been keeping this in your brain.
Just been looking at her like chopped, but love her.
He must want a divorce.
He must do. There's no amount of alcohol. If you like, mix Magnum with Rare Nephew and whiskey. This kind of truth, this was on your brain.
It's eating.
Every day for
it's rotting through your brain.
Just literally looking at her like,
I can't stand you.
Clapped. But
Yuck.
heart gold.
Just, you know
Heart gold.
You know when you're getting the ick? And sometimes you look at a man breathe and it's like, why do your lips tremble?
You start noticing everything.
Why do your lips tremble like
everything.
Like,
that's your hips that wide. And you waddle when you walk.
Why is your nose hair so long?
You're just looking at them like, why? I think my husband thinks he deserves better because he's not overweight and more financially stable than most guys. I feel like he thinks he deserves a hot 22-year-old girl with no kids.
At 50? Right.
I don't know, honestly. The hot 22-year-old girl would be his daughter. That's a big man. But it does hurt me that he thinks I'm ugly and he just married me because he didn't want to die alone. I've had people tell me to get over it and everyone settles, but I have a hard time believing that every married couple settles.
I don't believe they do.
I mean, I hope the whole concept of marriage is that you marry the person that you like. You settle with the person that you can look at in the morning.
Also, I'm not going to be... I'm sorry. I know, I'm not trying to be rude, right? But if you were zaddy material, you would be a zaddy.
Yeah, like you're
obviously not
the way
a zaddy.
Judging by your history and who you settled for, it seems the hot 22-year-olds weren't looking your way, sir.
So you're clearly not that caliber.
I just think...
So the delusion...
Please. Because for you to think this was your only option, it means the market outside.
Because everyone wants to claim, everyone wants to be a zaddy, but not all of you can be a zaddy.
Not all of you are high value.
I'm just saying, not all of you are aging like fine wine. I'm going to say it.
You're aging like bread.
Some of you.
From Lidl, because you know the Lidl bread be going off
real quick. Why. So I'm just saying, the audacity
for
when you're not even there to say, my wife of 10 years, you're clapped, but I love you though. Your heart of gold. No one has a heart like yours, not reflected in the face.
Why would you even say that?
How can you say that?
And people are telling you to get over it. People are suffering you though. So all of you are just settling with your ugly partners. It's like, it's just a part of life, just a rite of passage. This too shall pass. When?
It's not about the face. You overlook that.
And you know what? It's not all looks, especially when it comes down to marriage. But my
physicality is a thing. I need us all to let us start living our raps. Please. Physicality is a thing. And people keep on saying, and this is the thing, it's not everything. God forbid, it's not everything. Because you can meet some beautiful people and they are dunce as hell.
As hell.
Stupid as irritatingly stupid. Right?
I'll say that as someone that likes a man that looks nice. My word. Some of them are carrying brains the size of a pea. I might as well date a parrot.
But literally, like male birds.
Like birds. Like
birds.
Ditzy. Like even just counting change is a challenge to them.
Like you look at them like this.
After a day or two, the looks wear off and you realise it's a parrot.
Now your upper lip is stiff.
Like
just
every time they just talk, yes, physicality is the thing. Obviously, ideally be attracted to your partner, especially if you're gonna marry them. But it's not everything. But to say to your wife that you think she's chopped, like disgusting, horrible.
Man said he basically said you're clapped anyway.
I'm here because when I die, I need somebody to arrange the flowers at my funeral.
Your husband said to you, you're clapped anyway.
And then called your children baggage.
After 10 years, that man wants to do... I swear to God, when I first heard this, I was like, he's crazy. He wants a divorce so bad.
He must do.
Because there is no way in your right mind you would tell your wife, hello, hi. Did he call her fat? Ugly? I don't like your body type. You're this, you're that, I'm a cuckold because you've lived a previous life before me. Or dementia. It's madness.
I say I scream on this podcast. I scream on this podcast
every day.
Go for your type. And make sure you are your type's type. Because look at the nonsense that we're seeing now. You married a woman that you think is shops, and now you're telling her so she can suffer knowing that she's not your type. How am I supposed to move on?
And girl, you still young. Go get a man that loves you, adores you.
You go, and your kids are out of the house too. Go on then.
Let this 50-year-old rot and find his 22-year-old that he's never going to get. Because clearly, if he could get them, he would have got them. But instead, he's like, this is the best I'm getting, so I'll settle. All right, sir.
And also, what 22-year-old wants to go for someone in their 50s?
Birds.
A 22-year-old, even if they're birds, what with old daddy?
To be fair, actually, I think the 22-year-olds would really rather go for like a 35, 40.
Yeah, I don't even think a 40. What are you doing with a 40-year-old?
No. I remember, like I've heard of experiences when I used to work in TV where and this is so problematic, like a runner got with a producer who was 40 and she was 22.
No.
So inappropriate. Crazy inappropriate.
I'm just not attracted to older men. I've never been attracted to. I've never been one of those girls that can like date someone that's like 10 years older than. Well, I have. I've dated someone that's 9 years older than me, and it just confirmed what I always thought. They're all the same. If anything, it was actually more concerned because I'm like, you're actually a big man, and you're just not smart. You're not competent.
That's the one we were all calling stupid as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the dumb one. Like, I was like, there's no way you are 10 years older than me, and this is how you think.
I remember he opened our eyes to like how stupid people can maintain being.
The same game you'll be playing with when someone your age, when you're 20, is the same game they'll be trying to play when they're near enough 40.
I remember realizing, I said, rare.
I said, Christiana, it's
these
not
big
good on
men,
this side, though.
These big men, it never changes.
And bear in mind, he had 2 kids and they were grown. Like,
they were teenagers, right?
Was I closer to their age than his?
No.
No. But no, it's the same age gap between me, him, and his kid. His oldest child. And still, it was shocking. I was like, so I was actually right. Never. I can't.
Yeah.
I've never been the person to like date older men. It's either, my age. Yeah, my age or like 1 year older.
I think now, actually, I don't know about dating. I find them attractive. Dating, because I like familiarity and being able to talk about similar things.
Yeah.
I need us to have stuff in common. Now, me and the 50-year-old, not much in common. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Even at this age, I'm just like 50.
My life experience is just not there, and you've got that, and it's just like I don't have time for you to be telling me, oh yeah, I used to do this when I was 30. You're childish. And
on top of that, you're still telling me you don't want anything serious at 50. So it's when you're on your deathbed, that's when you finally propose.
That's when they start to marry, you know.
So I can arrange the flowers at your funeral. Absolutely not. I'm doing a runner.
And again, I have seen womanizers in their 50s, in their 60s, in their 70s,
80s.
So
it don't change.
It don't change.
Please don't rely on age to give these people wisdom.
It doesn't. Because clearly, look at stupid sir there. Oh, I can't.
You're chopped, but your heart, pure gold.
How can you say your heart is beautiful?
I married you because I didn't want to die alone.
There's no one like you, but you're ugly though. Oh, I wasn't even attracted to you when I first met you. You don't even have the body type that I like.
So how did they get talking? Kids? Yeah, why are you approaching someone that's not your type? Why? If you know you like Zendaya, go for Zendaya.
It might have been a game. He might have been like, oh, why not? And then he was like, oh, she's a nice girl. All right, she's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She's a nice girl.
God forbid.
And you know what? I was thinking about it. I like, because I want to be a nice girl. But if that is the consequence of being let me be rotten and chaotic, please.
This is why I'm purposely wicked. If you stay around, it's because you think I'm smoking.
Yeah. If you stay around, it's because you fuck with me heavy.
You think I'm smoking hot. Because this whole nice girl, where does it get you? So you feel comfortable enough to tell me that you think I'm chopped. No one should be married anyone that doesn't make them feel like the hottest person on earth, man or woman.
Your man should be, as I keep on saying, your man should be trying to rip your panties off of his teeth.
Literally, even in your torn shirt, bleach-stained shirt and your bonnet, hottest thing on earth.
Just leng. Titties all flopping down to your kneecaps.
Loves it.
And it's just like, I want to lick them and suck
roll them up like a fruit roll. Just roll it up. Pack it in the bra.
Suck it.
Just like a Capri Sun. Just squeeze the life out of it. I'll be telling you, why do your boobs touch your knees like that? Get with the program. Get with the program.
Because what do you do?
Get with the program.
I can't sleep in the same bed as you.
I was looking at my boobs the other day, and I think we over-exaggerate how saggy our boobs are. We talk like we've got like. I wasn't in the bra. I was like, actually, this is not. It's actually not that bad at all. You're wearing a top now with no bra.
I am.
If the boobs were as saggy as we were chatting about, that wouldn't be possible. That the boob would be tucked in your trouser.
Can I just say though, the reason is because my boobs erase my waist. That's the problem I have.
Yeah, because when they hang, it's like it covers the side.
It gives, so it gives me a more, and then when I lift them, I'm like, oh shit, look, you can see waves.
It goes in. But they're actually not as tight. I think we over-exaggerate how long our titties are. Don't get me wrong, they're long, but they're not.
Also, the part of it is the fashion that they make now. Isn't suitable for...
What is this revolution against bras?
You
people will put bra out of business at this rate. I bought a top the other day. It's got like a love heart cut out at the back. Straps just showing.
Yeah.
I was like, now, I have to wear bras of still. So what bra of still am I going to get that's going to hold up my titties and not show the straps at the back?
I swear to God, we need to just keep on buying the tape on a subscription.
I can't tape my boobs.
You can't tape your boobs.
I can't.
Wide tape your boobs.
No, but it just...
Well, it flows like the river now. It will flow out. Like that. But you've got to... Remember what the babe said? Lie down on your back.
You want me to lie that? The boob will just be just 2 circles of my neck.
There. You know when you take the picture? Just so...
Oh, God. Oh, God.
What time? But yeah, that's what you got to do. Lie on your back so they sit perfectly. And then heat. When I get, it will just be... that's my thing. Sitting at your neck. Sitting at your neck.
Sitting at my neck, just underneath my chin.
But then you could wear braless tops, strapless tops.
It's just long. It's too much investment for a weekday top.
Yeah, fair.
Just look at the straps. I got boobs.
But like, my breasts make corsets look long.
Yeah, no. Like the corset will start there.
Yeah!
The corset will start there.
Can we? And the thing is, obviously, corset tops are a thing right now, yeah? But I swear to God, we're all suffering because...
It's slowly transitioning out there.
To what then?
Waistcoats.
Because you can wear the bra.
Waistcoats, because you can wear the bra, which I appreciate. But I just feel like there's too many styles out there where the bra is not possible.
100%.
What am I meant to do?
100%.
But that's besides the point. Your partner should make you feel like a smoking hot. And this guy is not making you feel like a smoking hot. I know it's probably sounding mature for me to say, leave him. He doesn't think you're hot. But girl, this is a serious issue and you need to chat to him. Because I don't know about anyone else, but I will never beg to be number 2. I will never settle to be number 2. I don't care how much I like you. If you make me know that I'm number 2, I will push myself back to number 8.
You know,
I don't want it.
Why am I in this stupid competition? For what?
What am I competing for?
How many men there are in this world, and you can't tell me one of them will find me a number 1 top tier? Please.
Is there number? Let me just settle because I couldn't get the one I wanted. Are you crazy? We will race each other to the altar. Who's getting married first? We will race each other to the altar.
I can't sleep in the same bed as you.
No.
What? So one day I've got a little stubble on my underarm. You're just thinking, you're so unkept, man.
When I eat a lot of salt and my double chin is pronounced, and you're just looking at me like, look at her, hog. Hog. See how your neck just hanging like a turkey.
Can't have a little bit of inflammation.
No.
You ate bread the night before. Your eyes are a bit puffy. He's like,
look at her. Just swollen.
Looking.
Called me all types of animals in his head. I'm sitting there cracking jokes and not knowing this man's calling me a rhinoceros.
How could you can't wake up to him in the morning?
No.
With what morning breath?
Don't you dare fall asleep facing him. Because if he wakes up and sees your face first thing, ruined his day.
And your breath kicks.
From
morning breath.
Ruined his day.
He's like, fuck you. I hate this shit.
Cross on the side of your eye. Oh, animal. Just animal. You're there. Hey, babe, what do you want for breakfast? You just look at you like animal.
Rotten.
Disgusting. Wildebeest. Wildebeest.
Girl, get the fuck out.
Why? No.
Leave.
And people tell you that everyone settles is really, really concerning for me. Now, listen, I know that sometimes when we're younger, we come with unrealistic standards. Some may be influenced by social media, some influenced by what the content that we take in on a daily basis, whether that's through TV shows, etc., or just chatting to our friends who are all lying anyway. But I would like to think that as we get older, we become more realistic with our standards. That's not to me say you should allow people to take you for an idiot or a football. But to say that you've settled is very worrying, and the fact that a majority of people are telling you that is actually quite sad. Yes, settle for small things. Maybe you did want a 6'4" man, but you realize that men aren't eating properly these days. So you know what?
70.
5'10" or 5'11" will suffice. That is fine. But to settle to the point where you don't even find your partner attractive is kind of scary to me. And yes, it isn't all about looks. Obviously, especially when it comes to choosing a lifelong partner, it goes beyond looks and how hot they are. But my word, at least you're able to look at them.
I think it's money as well, you know. It must be the money. Like, that's why, because I'm thinking, yeah, imagine someone saying to me, so I know my husband thinks I'm clapped ugly, doesn't like me. Don't know how we're having sex, just gagging while we're having sex. And then he still wants me to be the one to wipe his nyash when he's 80. So where's the win?
But even for money, though, I never even understood the whole
that's what it must be.
I get marrying for money. Do I agree with it? No. I don't think there's any amount of cash in this world that will make me settle down with someone that I do not like.
That I think though, but this is what I'm saying. You see, when people are saying, oh, that's just life. I think people are choosing stability over what would make them happy and what makes them comfortable. And when I say what makes them comfortable, as in, I know I would feel uncomfortable in my skin being around someone that I know doesn't like me. How can you can't be yourself. You're always on the edge. No. So the only reason why I could think your loved ones are saying, oh, that's okay, you know, that just happens, that's just marriage, makes me think that everyone is choosing the other aspects of that.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's sad.
In this economy here.
Yeah, this economy is hard.
You can't buying a house by yourself in this economy is an achievement, but that joint income needed.
But to stay, you can't stay with him. This is the thing. I don't know why he opened his wide mouth to say that. Because now you can't stay. You will never be comfortable. Go get your shit and leave. Gabrielle Union is in her 50s. You are still a young thing. Go find someone that thinks you're smoking hot, sexy, wants to suck your long breasts, rip your panty off. You got so distracted by that.
I want to kill it. So
wants to rip your panty off, just can't keep his hands off you. That's who you deserve. Not this 50-year-old man that thinks your children are baggage, thinks you're ugly, doesn't like you, doesn't like the way you look, never did, and wants you to wipe his nyash when he's old and decrepit.
Literally, girl, 41. Go out there. Your kids are out of the house. Go out there. Explore, please. Life is too short. But you don't like me, but you like my heart. Go away.
My heart.
Go away.
You said I'm your friend.
Because this heart can turn rotten in a second.
You said I'm your friend. You said I'm your broski. You said
I'm your bro. I'm your dog for life. That's what you said. You put me so deep in the friend zone as your wife.
I was saying this to you yesterday. Broski is the one thing that will tell me a man thinks I'm fucking ugly.
Chopped as hell.
Clapped.
You're my
He
bro.
said, yuck. He said, you don't even have a vagina.
Sit in that friend zone and don't you dare get up. Don't you dare try and leave that place. In fact, you're so deep in the friend zone, you're the chairperson of that friend zone section. Everyone in that friend zone section, you're the chief of it.
He said,
you hold the weekly
thinking
meetings.
about you naked makes me want to gag.
You don't even have a labia. Woman, where? You're just a human. You have nothing there like a Barbie doll.
Like a Barbie doll. There's nothing. There's no... You and sex, yuck.
Don't
you and a relationship, yuck. A man wants to kiss your lips. That's disgusting. That when a man tells me I'm broski, that is what I hear.
Like, you know what? It's fine.
Okay, I'm not your type. I can't get it.
My dog for life.
Cool. Bet.
Thank you. You could just... I'd rather you have just called me ugly. Just get it over and done with. Say I'm not your type.
You just, if you call me broski, just say, yeah, obviously I like that. And from you say I like that, I know, I'm not your steez, I'm not your type. All right, cool. I get it. Yeah,
you ain't
brother.
Gotta tell me twice. You ain't got to tell broski.
When someone called me broski, I was like, so he thinks I'm fucking ugly. Okay. All right, then game. All right, cool. Not everyone's going to think you're attractive. Shit.
Right. I went from what is it? Love interest to friend zone so quickly. The guy I was talking to at that time called me to ask me advice about his ex.
No.
He was like, oh, I'm so confused, man. I was like, what? He was like my ex, like, we all like, like, don't get me wrong, we had like our bad times and stuff, but like,
He said,
she
bestie.
keeps messaging me and like,
He said,
there's feelings still there, like, but I don't know what to do.
platonic friendship.
I said, hey.
Oh, it's not me then. Yay.
And I gave him the best advice. It's like, you know what, reach out to her, connect. Like, if she still like has feelings, like, you guys should give it a go. You've been through a lot with each other. In my head, I was like, right.
Game on!
I said, bet. I said, oh, is this what we're doing? Oh, don't worry. Just take off my leash. Take off my leash and let me run free. because I was behaving for you. Take off my leash now. Bring out the dog. Bring out the dog. I said, I'm trying to be a decent human being.
I was trying to be nice here. But you
but
want to play with me?
I said, take off the leash. Let me go. The dog is back. The dog. I said, you better go to your ex. Because you can't come here after this conversation.
He said, bar for bar or for aura.
I said, okay.
And you know me and Steph love a bar for bar or for aura.
You said ex? Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Lock in.
Let me go through my vinyl collection.
Right. So this is the game you want to play?
Okay.
Game on.
I said, go with her. Please, listen, make it work. You better make it work. Because it ain't going to work here. Friends, I'll take my seat.
Oh my God.
But bet.
Because if we're now dangling exes,
just
just collect. Showcase.
My vinyl collection.
Just
Which one
showcase.
should I bring out?
Museum.
What fighter should I activate? Which one? Oh my God.
Choose your character.
Choose your character. Please, don't tempt me with a good time. Because all I need is an excuse.
Me and Steph spend our times just trying to be good people. So if you give us a reason, we'll take it.
I'm going to take it.
We fight a good fight every day.
Every day. But don't you dare do something like that. Is this what I mean about being the cool girl? It exposes people. You called me to ask me for advice about your ex. You better make it work now. Because there ain't nothing here. Tried to spin the block later. Oh, no, I was just confused. I said, stay in your confusion. And so shall it remain.
When you were opening your wide mouth.
I can't, oh my God, I'm confused. Too much. We've gone through too much, but the feeling's still there. I said, you can better come together and make a love story, babes. And I pray it works for you, out for you. Because you see this shop closed.
I would give the best advice. I'd be like, you know what? You two have something so good. Da, 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 da. Make it work. Da, 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 da. Steph, in a minute, I come off the phone. Block.
No,
I don't have time.
Just took off my leash. I said, game on. Game on. Game on. One word answers to all your questions. Hey, morning. You good? Yeah.
Why are you messaging me?
Go and beg for your ex.
Go to the love of your life.
Leave me alone. Because I'm not a good person. I gave you wholesome advice out of the evil of my heart. Because I know how this is going to go. I know how this is going to go. That's all I'm saying. So, if he's for you in red zone, I ain't say nothing. But you're 41, your kids are at the house.
Girl, live your hot girl life. It's the second time running. Let's go.
Let's
second
go.
time round. Let's go.
Probably third.
What, for her? Yeah, because the first two. Yeah.
Let him go and find his fourth relationship.
Let him go find the 22-year-old that he thinks he deserves.
Let him go and see Sugar. You see the 22-year-old girls? If they're dating the 50-year-old man, they need to stay maintained.
You got to pay them for their time and their energy and their youth.
I want them to, you see your pension, finish it.
God, if they're spending their youth with you, occupying their youth with you, you will have to pay for it. Fund it.
Then you will remember the chopped wife that you were there confessing your feelings to. Then you'll remember the chopped wife. But yeah, girl.
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave. Find your person. Your kids are out. Leave this man to find his nurse that he wants to find. Or a young babe that will then leave him when he's 80. But live your life. You've still got so much life. You're actually very young. You're actually
very young.
Because these young people will love to say, oh, you're so old, you're so old. Okay.
Are you planning to die at 30? I don't know. Does everyone have a calendar invite for death on their 30th birthday? Life does go on, you know.
And actually, the women, as we see, Gabrielle Unions, who else is really
Talk about people without money.
Why'd you say that?
Minus the money, man. Realistic ones.
Who's a realistic hottie? Apart from our parents, obviously, to a degree. Who's a realistic broke hotties, bro? You're being so specific.
I don't know, like, do we know anyone? I don't know anyone that old.
So Chris did a thing to her face. Chris looks great.
Chris snatched that face back and they pinned it. They pinned it with safety pin at the back.
Kim,
that's why she's rocking long hair now to hide the safety pin.
Looks like Kim so bad.
And then put a safety pin at the back just to hold it together. That's what I would do as a surgeon. Just sellotape it. It'll be fine.
I said that can't be Chris. But you say, you know, she got her man now. Chris has been doing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's still with him, innit?
Yeah.
The black guy.
The black guy. Anyway, girl, leave and let's wrap this up because we've been talking for a while.
Sorry, guys, and that brings us to the end of this week's minisode. So you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to beg. Guys, if you watch this episode and you're wondering how can I reward these girls for all the laughs, the banter, the joy on this Monday morning, well, whatever day you're watching this, well, there is a buy me a coffee link in the description box. Feel free to donate as much or as little as you want to go towards our weekly coffee as a little treat or our studio fees or something.
Could be a black street. I want to share a black street with her, but thanks.
We don't need to share it, please. The rhubarb
and custard was brilliant.
Yes, Black Street be doing their thing. Black Street be doing their thing. If you are watching on YouTube and you enjoyed this mini-sode, give us a like and comment. Let us know what you do in this situation. Do you believe in settling down when it comes to marriage, especially when it comes to looks? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And make sure you subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are currently probably around the 800 mark by now. Guys, we are so close. Please help us get us there so that we can collect our 20p from the views.
And make more content for you.
Because
we're dying
so many plans. This podcast is probably only a small offering of what we want to bring to you.
Like a smidge. This is like our starting point. We're still on our little tricycle wheels.
This is just a tricycle. We have so much fun content planned, but we can only do that with your help. So please, if you're not going to open your purse, at least get us to 1,000 subscribers so we can collect our 20p from YouTube. Thank you. If you're watching or listening on Spotify or on Apple and you enjoyed this episode, give us a 5-star rating, not a 4.8, not a 4.9, but a 5-star rating. If you don't think we're 5-star, we'll get there. So help us get there. If you are, no, that's it. That's all the platforms. And you know the other platforms. If you enjoyed on the other platforms that you're watching on, give us a 5-star rating on there. If they have a rating system, I don't know. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram. We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok and WGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok at Steph and Chigbu. Tia, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And it's a wrap, guys.
See you on Thursday. Bye.